All right, a middle school teacher's Facebook post is going viral following the tragic shooting in Florida Wednesday.
Her message, it's time for parents to step up and stop being their kids' friends.
Teacher of the Year, Kelly Guthrie Raley, writing, quote, "Until we as a country are willing to get serious and talk about mental health issues, lack of discipline in the home, horrendous lack of parental support when the schools are trying to control horrible behavior at school, violent video games that take away all sensitivity to any compassion for others' lives, we will have a gun problem in school. Parents, it's time to step up. Be the parent that actually gives a crap. Be the annoying mom that pries and knows what your kid is doing. Stop being their friend," she wrote. All right, here to react to the pitfall of personal development, the author of a book, quote, "What's Wrong with Damn Near Everything," Larry Winget. Larry, why was this a sigh of relief for you to read that on Facebook?
Well, it's because she was one of the few people, not many of us are willing to put the blame where it really belongs, and that's on parents. Most of the problems that we're experiencing right now do come down to bad parenting. You know, nobody wants guns in the hands of people who have mental health problems, but what we can have an impact on, we don't have a lot of impact on those things. We do have an impact, though, on the way our kids think and treat others. That's what parents can do. You see, if I don't care about you and I don't respect you or what you say or think or anything that you own, then it doesn't really matter how I treat you or what I do to you. And parents can step in and teach their children how to respect others and how to care about others. That's what's missing right now in society more than any other thing. As she said, compassion and caring about other people.
Well, the problem, Larry, is enough parents are not deeply involved in the lives of their children. They barely know them.
Well, if they'd get their butts off the couch from watching TV and everybody get their nose out of their phone and not think that their kids going off to the room and shutting their bedroom door so they can play video games was normal behavior, and they actually talked to their kids, communicated to their kids, interacted with their kids, and became involved, we could change that. But that takes time. And sadly, parents aren't willing to dedicate the time. They just can't be bothered with it, and they're leaving parenting up to, as she pointed out, video games, television, and to the schools. And we've got to stop blaming everyone else and start to be responsible as parents, not only for our children, but for our own behavior, and set a good example.
Larry, do you think for parents watching that might have become their friends to their kids, and they don't want their kid, they're seeing their kids going wayward and they're not disciplinarians, what should they do? Is it too late?
You know, it's not too late. The first thing I tell parents, and that it really bothers them, is to sit down with their kids and apologize. That's right. Apologize to your kids for your behavior, for becoming their friend and not being their parent, and say, "I'm sorry that's the way it's been, but now I'm going to take control again. We're going to be a family, and that means as a family, I'm in charge. I want to know who you are and what you're doing. I want to see what you're doing on social media. We're going to have rules. We're going to have consequences, and we're going to talk about situations like this, and I'm going to know your friends." And when you do that, it will shock your kids. But I'm telling you, if you do it and you're consistent with it, then you can start to turn things around, and we'll see a real difference in our schools and in society overall.
Give up the friendship when they're teenagers, and they'll respect you when they're 25, 30, and 35, and hopefully the rest of their lives. Thanks, Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.